Hey nerds and nerdettes, what's going on? It's Rick here. How are you doing? We're going to be doing a little bit of an action figure musings today, but we're going to be doing it a little bit differently, and I'm going to be answering your direct questions. So basically, this is going to be just a little post Toy Fair. I saw all your comments, all your questions, and instead of just answering them in the comment section, I figured I would just make a little video and touch upon every single thing that you guys asked me. And yeah, I know I planned on having this up about a week ago. However, my wife and I decided we were going to take a little impromptu vacation, so we were away for a while. Then it was my dad's birthday, and then there's a viral video going around of the Mr. Zubs girl, aka the "That's My Effing Tit Bitch." It's going around. It's a viral video, and that is my little cousin. Like, I held her when she was born, little cousin, so I was dealing with that. But anyways, you guys don't want to hear about that. You just want some answers to your damn toy questions, which I do have for you. Maybe not some answers that you guys want to hear. Maybe not quite as in-depth of an answer as you guys are hoping to hear. But hopefully I, have all your guys' answers for you. And if you do have any other questions, comment down below. I will try to get to them. Obviously, it's been a little bit of a hectic week, but away we go. By the way, what did you guys think of the Toy Fair coverage? I'm loving everything that I'm seeing. The one thing that really just blew my mind was Mattel's Jurassic World, Jurassic Park line. That flashed me back to when I was, 11 years old, when the first Jurassic Park line came out, and oh my god, fun Jurassic Park toys again. I'm loving everything I'm seeing. I love that they're going back and they're doing the Legacy Collection and going back to like the first movie and releasing all those characters. I'm loving what Diamond Select's doing with the real Ghostbusters. It's just a real nostalgia trip right now with all these toys being released. DC Collectibles kind of threw us off, for a loop with the Doomsday Clock figures. I didn't even know those were coming, believe it or not. Oh gosh, what else was shown? NECA blew us away again. If they promise what they're promising, and the San Diego Comic-Con Turtles exclusive, if I could talk, if it's going to be as bigger than last year, I don't even know what to say. Everything just looked amazing, and of course, Mezco, come on, always blowing us away. Hasbro Legends too. Told you about the MCU 10th anniversary line. It looked even better than I was anticipating. So, Alright, questions. Alright, Daryl Hardy asks, great custom work there, Rick. Thank you. Rick, you may be inspiring me to give it a go. Go for it. It's easy. Question-wise, I have two for you. First, how deep do you think the new MCU 10th anniversary line will go? I'm really hoping Hasbro will get to do a couple of Odins from the first Thor movie, maybe even Frigga. Honestly, I know that they are very invested in this line. Obviously, with the premium pricing, that is going to cause, some people some gripes. I've already seen it on the message boards, people bitching about the uptick in price. But they're very interested and invested in this line, and I would say that if these first 10 sets do well, then yeah, I would say chances are pretty damn good that they're going to continue it. I know that they've mentioned possibly continuing the line should it do well. Obviously, it won't be called the 10th anniversary line, because that's this year only, but yeah, I would foresee, especially with the pre-orders having gone out already, so they're anticipating these doing well if they're already putting pre-orders out for these figures. I would say chances are pretty good that the line will continue. Now, whether or not that means that we're going to get people, characters like Odin and Frigga and the Warriors 3 and all that stuff, I can't say for certain. I would say it's probably going to be more major characters, not that Odin or Frigga aren't, but I would say it's going to be more major characters that have been missed the first time around, but who knows? I don't know. They're a very receptive group, the Hasbro people, so just keep letting them know that you're into the line, buy them up. There's no reason for them to not continue them. Part 2 of your question was about DC Collectibles. There was virtually nothing shown unless it was behind closed doors for DC animated lines except for 2 expression packs. We know there are certain characters that have already been sculpted and prototypes completed. Do you know anything more about them? I'm hoping DCC are not canceling the line, may just be rebranding future releases slightly. There's still those last few characters we all need, thanks in advance. Yes, there are several Batman animated series characters that have been sculpted. I know Two-Face, Grey Ghost, Scarecrow. I know those 3 have been sculpted and they're just kind of trying to find a place for them right now. And from what I'm hearing from Toy Fair, yes, there were some items that were shown. Obviously, we all saw the leaked Martian Manhunter figure from Paul Harding. I know with that, he sculpted Jon Stewart and Aquaman. Diamond has inadvertently kind of released a list of figures that have been canceled, weren't even solicited, but canceled. So there's been an animated Flash, Wonder Woman, Hawk Girl, Superman. So several characters we know were coming down the pipeline, apparently, even though they weren't solicited. But yeah, I would say that we're not probably going to see very much this year, but next year we're probably going to be starting to see the animated line pick back up again. If not actually sooner, we should actually might even see some things at San Diego Comic-Con. But I know initially the Justice League was going to be a 7-pack, but it looks like maybe now we're going to go back to single releases. But so yeah, fear not, animated series is still in the pipeline, still in the works. Just, you know, watch this space. If I hear anything else, I'll let you guys know. But it's not dead yet. All right. Drew Joe T. Drew Joet says, "Hey Rick, when does your Toy Fair Q&A video go up? Thanks. Right now. You're welcome." All right. Ryguy06. Is the lack of a Quicksilver figure for the MCU 10th anniversary line a result of licensing issues with Fox? It just seems like a glaring omission and has certainly been asked for as much, if not more, than Crossbones, Red Skull, Sif, etc., etc. I'm disappointed, excuse me, but hopeful that it may still happen in the future if this line is successful and after the Disney-Fox merger goes through. Thanks. Well, the Disney-Fox merger is not official yet, so it may not actually go through. I don't foresee that not, happening. Don't worry, but it's not official yet. But, no, I have not heard anything one way or the other that would make that so. No kind of licensing issue or anything like that. Honestly, they know. They are very, very well aware of the desire to have a Quicksilver figure. I think it was just a matter of making the most of their tooling and most of, what they had available already and making new characters with Infinity War and then the 10th anniversary line and just yada, 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 whatever reasons that they have. But, as I mentioned in the last question, they are a very receptive group. Dwight Stahl, Jesse Falcon. I'm friends with Jesse on Facebook. He's, very receptive, very open guy. And I know that they read forums like the Fwoosh. They're very, they may not comment and they may not participate, but they are very active in reading everything that you guys say. So, yeah, just hammer them on the Fwoosh and other forums. Let them know that you want a Quicksilver. I'm sure that that is something that, if it's not already in the works, is something that will, if there's enough fan demand, will be done. So I wouldn't worry about not getting one. It's just a matter of when, not if, I would say. And I mean, we don't know what the deal is with the Infinity Stones and what's going to happen in Avengers 4. He may end up, as a regular in the regular line. So, I would say just watch this space. If I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. In the meantime, let Dwight and Jesse and all them, the Marvel Legends teams, let them know that you want that figure. But no licensing issues or whatever that I've heard that would cause them to not do it. Lee Hwannell wants to know, when will Hasbro be officially releasing the Infinity War figures? Saturday, March 3rd. So good timing. Official date is March 3rd, street date. But you may actually be seeing some leak out now at ThinkGeek and Toys R Us and Walmart. So just keep your eye out. Josh Newman wants to know, any word on DCC, Mattel, anybody making the 6 or 7 inch figures of Batman with the upcoming costume, which was recently debuted with surprisingly little fanfare in Doomsday Clock? No. I have not heard one word one way or the other. I would say that if anybody was going to do it, it would be DC Collectibles first, because they've been getting more information in a timely fashion to make sure that they have stuff out while books are still in stores. But no, I have not heard one thing or another about that, and I wouldn't anticipate it anytime soon. So, no. And definitely not Mattel. JS wants to know, where are Mezco Cyclops' trunks? Wolverine had them. Any chance you can reach out to Pierre on why this key design element was excluded? I was not able to get a hold of Pierre to officially find out exactly why that is, but if I'm going to wager an educated guess, I'm going to say it's just an aesthetic or cosmetic choice. We all know the whole fiasco with the Wolverine biker shorts issue, people having conniption fits over those, so they did the best they could to try and shorten those, and they ended up using the kind of like the screened vinyl shorts, or the underwear look, but and then they used them on Superman, but a bunch of people bitched about those as well. So it's like they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. So I'm going to go out on a limb, and I think it would be fair to say that it's more of a cosmetic choice, an aesthetic choice at this point, where they just don't want to deal with the bitching, or maybe they haven't figured out a method that would make everyone happy. I know that they, on the first Batman figure, the very first figure that they released with the sewn-in shorts, they weren't real happy with how those turned out. They felt that it kind of made it like an extra layer of cloth, kind of made it look like it was a diaper, and I know that they didn't really care for that. So they tried, different methods with like the booty shorts, or the biker shorts, I mean. I don't know why I keep calling them booty shorts, but biker shorts. You guys, a bunch of fans weren't happy with that. I had no dog in the fight. I liked them either way. But yeah, I would say that, with the backlash that they've received with every attempt that they've tried, I'm going to say that it's just more along those lines where, well, if we can't figure out how to do it yet, let's just not do it at all. So, again, that's not an official word. Haven't heard one way or the other. That's just what I'm, between interviews with Pierre, that previous interview that I did, and, just speaking to other Mezco employees, that's what I'm going to go with for right now. If I'm wrong, they're free to correct me, but cosmetic, aesthetic, just not able to find a perfect way to do it yet that will make everyone happy. But again, they are a very receptive group. They're available on Facebook. They're available on Twitter. If you really want to see those that badly, let them know. They're open. Look what happened with the biker shorts. They do listen. Noah23 wants to know, do you think we'll get a Red Hood figure from the Storm Collectibles Injustice line? Maybe. I know the product manager is a big fan of the villains and the anti-heroes of the DCU. Now that they have this license, I would say chances are pretty damn good that you'll get a Red Hood. Haven't heard anything official in the pipeline, but, obviously they're starting off with the villains, Darkseid. I had previously told you all about Lobo. So I would say, not saying that Batman and Superman won't be coming in the line. I'm sure they're in the works. But I know that their priority was getting villains out, surprisingly. So, yeah, I would say chances are good. Nothing official yet. In the meantime, Hi-Ya Toys in their 3 3/4 inch line, they have officially shown that they're going to be doing a Red Hood. So while you're waiting on Storm, you can wait, or you can just get Hi-Ya's. So, Punch and Pie wanted to know, how did you get your hands on Kratos so early? Pre-orders look to have started shipping on last Friday and released today because it was just Best Buy. I get all of my NECA stuff from the official NECA eBay and the NECA Amazon store. They get everything in first, obviously, with them being the company. Everything I get is through them. It's a little bit more expensive because their shipping is a little outrageous, but, you get it before everybody else. Ian Hunt. Hey, Rick, do you have any word on the BTAS line? Worried my favorite line will be canceled. It is winding down, but it is not canceled. So, worry not. So, we may be, heading near the end of the line, but it will just be branching off into further extensions of the DCAU or the Timverse universe. Spider-Man asked, could you show us how to paint skin shading effect? Sorry that I'm just now seeing this. Yes, I will try to get a video up sometime this week showing how to do shading on figures. I'm not like a pro or anything, but I will do the best I can to... I'm actually expecting some figures this week that I'm going to be doing some shading on, so I will do a video then. Sorry that I'm just now seeing this. Timothy S4 commented on the Invincible review that I did, the McFarlane Invincible figure. Was just about to buy both, thanks for the warning, would have been crazy disappointed. Yes, you would have. Tristan Nijian, again. So are the images of Iron Man Mark 7 and the Captain America Crossbones 2-pack part of the 10th anniversary line and even coming? Huh? Yes. The Luke Gamer. These figures look awesome regarding the MCU 10th anniversary figures. Will you be picking these up? Love your channel, man. Left you a sub. Well, thank you very much. And yes, I do. I have everything that's up for pre-order, and I plan on even getting 4 of the Red Skulls so I can have some Hydra agents and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm fully on board with that. That is right there. That's all my MCU stuff. I got Black Panther and Thor Ragnarok and Winter Soldier. I've got, what is that? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. I've got all the Avengers stuff. That's the street level heroes, Spider-Man, all that stuff. And I'm planning on getting Infinity War and the MCU 10th anniversary stuff. And yeah, I'm fully on board with that. So yeah, so 100%. And thank you for the sub. Fotzilla says, the fact that you used the words premium and Mattel Multiverse in describing the MCU 10th anniversary wave has me wondering if we're going to see an increase in the price point. No, just for this line, because they're premium, with premium sculpts, individualized sculpts, premium paints. Yeah, for right now they have no plans for the regular Marvel Legends line to go up in price, just the 10th anniversary stuff. And just because it marks for a special occasion. So, no, don't worry about that with the regular Marvel Legends line. For right now, not saying in the future that it's not going to happen. Mr. Smith, GNR Smith, commented, hey, I heard that the NECA 2-packs with Batman and Joker Alien are coming this month. You hear anything? No, they're in licensing hell right now. Now, Randy has said that, in an interview, a great interview he did with Pixel Dan, that he is working diligently to get this line out. Again, this is a watch this space kind of a deal, where somebody along the way, I won't mention names, I know who it is, you can venture a guess as to who is throwing a bitch fit, but one of the licensing partners between WB, DC, Mattel, and Dark Horse is throwing a little hitch in the giddy up, but they are working on possibly getting these done as con exclusives. They want to get these done. They've already spent the money on the tooling. So, yeah. I would say that they're gonna happen. Not anytime soon. Maybe not this con. Maybe next year's Comic-Con as exclusives. But they will be coming. It's just a matter of how and when. David Walsh says, it looks like you have orbs in your house. Look to the left-hand side of your shoulder over next to your shelf. Nah, I just have cats and a lot of pet dander in the air. Mr. Smith, GNR Smith, again says, come on, dude, Batman and Robin isn't Batman at all. A film made by a gay dude and it showed. Don't be a homophobe on my channel. I don't tolerate that shit. And the Doomsday Nerd finally says that you look like a chubby, I'm assuming that's chubby, David Duchovny. Rude. And not a question. Unless you're asking me, you look like a chubby David Duchovny? Which in that case, no, I don't see it. Alright, you guys, that's all I've got for you right now. If you have any other questions, just comment down in the section below, the comment section below. I will try to answer those questions there for you. I'm not going to do another separate video, because obviously it took me forever to get this one up. But, hope I got some answers that you guys are looking for. And otherwise, subscribe, like, do all that bullshit that everybody always asks you to do. Down below, hit the bell, blah, 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 blah. You guys have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later.